Good evening, boys and girls. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? There's Payback. It is a review, and it is Abbies. And it is me, Wilson.
And it's me, Cooper, sorting the volume out.
Well, hello everyone, and we'll get fired into the review, motherfuckers. Sharon, how you doing? Daniel, how you doing? Jamie, how you doing? You're not first, you're third. Mick, how's it going on YouTube? Because Wonker's reported. Sharon again, how you doing? Deke, how's it going? Sharon was tagging people before Deke. Awesome. Tom, 5 feet, how's it going? Deke again. Wayne, you're a Wonker. You're a bell end, actually. You're a Wonker if you want to be. Tom again, how's it going? Deke, how you doing? Orbs, how you doing? Cooper, how you doing? Lisa, how you doing? Kaylee, how you doing? Laura, how you doing? Who else we got? Paul, how's it going? Paul, how's it going? You're fucked. Paul, how's it going? I think just about covered everyone. How do you do?
Is that everyone?
That's everyone.
Hello, everyone. Why is my phone going ping, ping, ping like crazy? What's going on? Welcome to Monday night. Welcome to Monday night, boys and girls. We are back with the, well, I'm saying we. Wilson is back with the reviews. And we've got the Payback Challenge coming up. The Great KOV British Bake Off.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we've got the Abbies auction coming up, which this week is stacked with juice merch. Juice and merch. Come on. What more can anyone want?
Jam. This was won last week, I think it was the week before, by Lisa, and it was all put back in Abbies. The box is jam.
Yep. Oh, God.
Jam. So anyway, we're going to kick off.
I don't need to talk to Bobby. You lot piss off.
I'll just mute him for a minute. So let's get on with the review. We're going to kick it off with the Merles. Oh, is he back? Is he back? Are you back?
I'm back.
Muted you. Are you back?
I'm definitely back. Well, most of me is.
One from Tesco Charity, courtesy of
beauty, shiny, beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. So, what we do tonight? Tonight, we're going to fire through 3 of the billiard ciders. And the first one that we've got tonight is Strawberry Pear.
Oh.
So,
this is a Strawberry Pear cider. Come on.
Paul,
like heaven in a vape.
Love the Payback. Now I've done mine. I think you'll find that you have
loves it.
He's got another one to do though.
Yeah, he's current, joint, undefeated, undeniable, undisturbed, undefended champion of Payback. So it's a 4-way thing going on at the moment. Mr. Coles, you are not getting in the shower, not yet.
Let's be absolutely clear about one thing. I do not stand cider. Just saying. This is Strawberry Pear cider on the finger test. I'm going to say it, bearing in mind what I've just said. It tastes amazing. On the finger test, you get the cider straight away. There's no doubting at all. It's very strong. There's pears in there as well. It is just like a Copperberg or something like that, or it's not. It's like that, but on the finger test, it's not as sweet. So let's get this fired up. It's first proper fire.
This is just going to take me back to the rooftop on the Grand Hotel in Scarborough, middle of summer, south overlooking the beach with a Copperberg, cold, chilled, poured into a pint glass over ice. Oh, me and the seagulls.
Merle, by the way, fucking outstanding.
Ah, second to none, mate. Second to none.
So, on the vape, undeniable cider, quite sweet on the vape, and I've just dropped it. Plenty strawberry in there.
Yeah.
Not so much pear, but you can in the background.
Yeah.
The cider lingers start to finish. The strawberry is all the way through it. Yeah, I do use it. I actually had it out earlier, but I only just got this as a gift from Mr. Cooper. The pear, quite muted, but you can tell it's got pear in it. So that's a good or bad thing. I don't know. I would have probably had them about 50-50 with the flavour because two good flavours, pear and strawberry.
Yeah. Work well together.
Very, very nice. How nice, though. On the finger test, I expected a 10 all day out of this. For me, that's an 8.
Okay.
If the pear was stronger, I would have probably done it for me. The strawberry's really nice, though, and the cider is perfect.
I'm drooling already.
Really good.
Shows the bottle, bro. Again, labels are outstanding.
Yep. So next up is raspberry peach. I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, raspberry as well, yeah. Raspberry and peach.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have put those two flavours together, but
So I'll stay on there for a second.
and with the strawberry, see, I would have put lime in, like the Copperberg. I would have gone lime rather than pear, but
So again, you've got the cider. There's no denying that at all. But the raspberry and peach, both 50-50. That raspberry is awesome. It's exactly like a raspberry cider. Exactly like that on the taste. But in here, oh.
that was it. Do you notice that, boys and girls? That was like an actual considered look on his face there for a minute. You know, he can look intelligent from time to time. And he's going back for more.
Well, strong cider. Tastes like, vapes like you've just drunk it straight in the bottle. Yeah. Now, when you get a like a Copperberg or other ones are available, obviously. Normally, the cider's quite muted, and you can taste the fruit being a fruit cider.
Yeah.
This is real strong in the cider and
really
backed with the fruit, which is fucking awesome. The raspberry and the peach work awesome together. That raspberry in there,
fair enough,
is a crocker.
I'd do it all regardless.
You get the cider. There's no mixing and fucking about with this one. The raspberry and the peach and the cider start to finish the whole lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now,
how awesome! That
one, 100% is a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
That is probably, and it'll be probably controversial, but it's probably the best raspberry I have ever vaped.
Ooh. Let's see what the world's leading vape chef comes up with later on.
Cooper's frozen. I can hear him, but he's frozen. Oh no, he's moving. So, that is awesome. And the last one today,
Yeah.
although there is another 4 next week,
Yeah.
is ice cider.
Oh, yeah, this is the one I want to try. You
Now, I
know
don't
me
know
and the
what's
ice
supposed to be
stuff.
in
I
that,
love the cold.
other than
Love it.
it's like a blue slush, I think. There's definitely a blue rose, blueberry,
Yeah.
the cider. I wasn't sure about this one.
Nothing's better than small town
get it
coconut and
cold.
raspberry. Staten. Nothing. And it can't even be the same raspberry. It's got the
Now-
intelligent look on again. Look at that look. It's like he's on Mastermind.
That cider's the same. In all 3 of them so far, the cider's the same.
Yeah. In
Ice
fairness, I
cider.
would expect that.
I'm not sure if that's ice cider.
You're not getting the chill.
You can taste like it's a slush,
Yeah.
but there's no cold hit. I can't feel any cold hit at all in
Yeah.
it. But it has got that proper blue slushy flavour
Yeah.
on the cider. It's like getting one of the slushes and just pouring a cider in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Done. I ain't wasting this. That you get the fruit, you get the cider. Exactly the same again. It's like a cold bottle of fruit cider. Nothing wrong with that one at all. Nothing. Now that it's sitting there, there is a little bit of cold there.
Yeah. The cold.
It comes a
the
lot
cold.
after.
The cold can be deceiving. Sometimes in some juices, you get it on the lungs when you inhale. Other times, it sort of like it lands itself on the palate on the top of your mouth, and you can feel the chill on the top of your mouth.
It's you definitely get. There's no cold in the finger test, and there's none. And then after, you, which for me is I quite like that. I mean, let's not fuck around on that one. That is all day, another 10.
Bloody hell.
An 8 for the strawberry pear. It's really nice, but
20 out of 30.
I think
Yeah.
raspberry peach ice cider all day 10s.
Wow.
All day. Not who's commenting on there?
Oh, it's not me. Might be Paul. No, it was Sandon, wasn't it? I don't know. Don't matter.
So,
Who was on the King of Beer Pot line?
Paul was on.
So 8 strawberry and pear, 10 raspberry and peach, and 10 for the iced cider, which you're saying tastes like a blue slush iced cider.
And definitely 10 for a Pink Princess, because that's what I'm on here, and I'm fucking loving it. The little rehash. I mean, you got it in your last month's. I think it's awesome. But billiard ciders, there's 4.
Pink Princess 2. Pink Princess 2.
Mm-hmm. There is more ciders to come next week. I think there's a strawberry one. I can't remember, to be quite honest. We'll have to have a look. But there's 4 next week. Judging by them, I really like them. Different than the cider, and that is just it's awesome.
I'm
and I don't like cider.
Very much looking forward to getting your scraps.
Mm-hmm.
That
strawberry pear will be in your box for sure.
Absolutely. You see, that's that when I'm in Barbados, that is my drink of choice. What do they call it? Rodderling or something or other. Or that one they sell there. Strawberry lime cider, bottle of that. Half a pint glass with half of it filled with ice, and just keep going over the top of it. Me and the seagulls, we got an understanding. You can have me chips, but don't touch me cider.
So, need to rattle through today, so I think we need a bit of payback.
We do, but boys and girls, if you are liking what you're seeing with the juice, you're liking what you're hearing, by all means, check out the Vape Cargo website and have a look at their descriptions, their flavour profiles. But if you want any of them, of course, we can get you a little bit of discount. Contact us, and we can sort you out with those. Stainton is now nattering for rhubarb and custard salt.
Can be done easily. You just never know. You never know. I mean, there might be. I'm not saying that we will add or anything, but there might be already, some options in the pipeline.
There may well be. Who knows? We never know. So,
but
ladies and gentlemen,
it is all about. I've just seen some people come in. It's all about the smooth criminals. If you haven't tried the smooth criminals, what is it?
We are expecting a restock shortly, boys and girls. We've been very, very low on stock, but we are expecting a restock. So, look out for that I'll let you know as soon as it's arrived. It's not nattering Cooper, it's begging. Same difference, pal. So, boys and girls, we have this week's Payback Challenge, which is appropriately titled the Great KOV British Bake Off. Now, there can only be a Bake Off if there is more than one contender. And in this instance, absolutely. And in this instance, we have the Vape Family World's leading baking experts with their very own speciality signature baked dishes. Nicely prepared, but with a slight difference. Do we have our guests available, Mr. Wilson?
I will just check. I don't know if I'd call them guests. I mean, they look like they've been up all night watching some sort of elimination chamber.
Well, they may well have been up all night baking, bro. I mean, that's part and parcel of the challenge.
We'll have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hitman, Mr. Rob Coles, and the flapjack expert, world-renowned Miss Chrissy Hall. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Do you still not love me, Chrissy?
No.
Well, boys and girls, Rob are quite famous. Rob for his carrot cake, which you've all seen on Facebook. He's had it up there before. And, of course, Chrissy for her flapjacks, which we've all seen and we'd all love a bite. But possibly not tonight. Rob and Chrissy took on the challenge, the Bake Off challenge, producing their signature dishes, but with a twist. We gave them a few extra ingredients, slightly unusual, slightly left of centre, but I think these ingredients can only add to the Heston Blumenthal School of Cooking. Rob hates him.
You can't smell it.
I can't spell it, no. But we gave them some ingredients to include either within the bake itself or within the decoration of the said bakes. Now, Chrissy has produced us a tray of flapjacks. Rob has produced us, and I've seen it, beautiful, beautiful carrot cake. It looks absolutely delicious. The ingredients they were given, would you like to tell us what extra ingredients you were given, Rob?
Soy sauce, Bovril, peppercorns, and pork scratchings.
I think everyone will agree.
Ingredients, the kind of ingredients you need in these things.
Absolutely. I think everyone will agree that you just cannot go wrong with soy sauce. It goes great with everything. Bovril, wonderful. Peppercorns, an absolute must. And, of course, pork scratchings, everyone's favourite pub snack. Apart from scampi fries. I forgot those. So, Rob was given the task of producing a carrot cake. Would you like to show us said products, Rob? Look at that. That is almost perfection. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the decoration. I love it. Absolutely love it. Are those little peppercorn and pork scratchings on top?
Pork scratchings ground down with walnuts.
Oh, nice. Nice. You see, walnuts are quite traditional on carrot cake. So he's taken the Blumenthal route and gone a little bit left of centre with this one, which I'm very impressed with. Chrissy, you were asked to bake us some flapjacks. Would you like to show us the product?
Oh,
Or Rob can.
I'm going to have to angle the camera for this. There's one special for you, Cooper.
Oh, thank you. By all means, send me a piece of each, and I will devour them on next Monday's show. No problem at all. They look gorgeous. I'm loving the pork scratchings on top. I think that works really well together. So, Rob and Chrissy, what exactly are we going to ask you to do? You think we're going to ask you to eat them? Not yet. What we're going to ask you to do, first of all, is judge the presentation of each other's produce. So, Chrissy, would you like to have a little look, a little smell, a little play with? Well, you know, it's all part and parcel of the technical challenge of Rob's carrot cake, and tell us how good you think. How well do you think he's done?
It smells like vomit in this house. I hate you, Cooper.
It smells like vomit. But what about the presentation? I think he's done really well with the presentation, Chrissy.
It looks normal apart from the peppercorns. It does smell normal.
And Rob, what about the flapjacks? I mean, I've never seen a better flapjack than them.
But if you look at the arrangement on the top, she's got the the long stem adjusted just to the right length.
Yeah.
Cock and balls.
Yes.
That one's for Cooper.
That one's for Cooper, apparently. The brownness has come out quite well with the overall texture of the
Yeah, I think they look fantastic. I'm absolutely delighted with the presentation of both. And in that respect, I think Wilson and I would agree that if Kieran doesn't stop sending me bloody photos, I'm going to kick him up the ass. I think Wilson and I would both agree that in terms of presentation, I think you've achieved maximum marks. I think that's a 10 out of 10 for both of you. I really do. And I'm going to write that down. So 10 for Rob and 10 for Chrissy. Okay. Now, what we want you to do is cut a piece of the carrot cake. Let's have a look at the texture first of all. Let's have a look at the consistency. Let's make sure this absolutely looks as it should. Is it the Bovril that's perhaps a little pungent?
I wouldn't cut it too much because you might want some for later.
Yeah, save some for supper. Now look at that. Look at that. That looks light. It looks fluffy. I mean, that is, you would be proud to go and buy that in any bakery, any delicatessen, anywhere in the country, because that just absolutely looks the part. I think that's wonderful. So I think again, bro, in terms of the actual product, the quality of the product, I think we're definitely looking at another 10 for Rob there.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. So what about the flapjack? Perhaps the second flapjack could be broken in two so we can check the crispness, the texture inside. A lovely consistency. What you're looking for there is the denseness of the flakes. Did we get a nice crunch when it broke, Chrissy? No, it's nice and soft, that one.
There's too much moisture.
I see. Perhaps oh, look at that. Look at that break. It crumbled like it should. It looks nice and buttery. It looks nice and light. It looks like you could go in any store, any farm shop, because they all do their own flapjack, and it looks like you could buy it in a pack of 6 in there. Who do you think you are, Mr. Fucking Cliplin? Watch out, Mary Perry. No, I'm that Paul bloke with a gorgeous eyes woman. So I think another 10, bro. I think another 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all that remains now is to gauge the quality of the taste of the product. Now, I think the only way to do this fairly is if you both test each other's product. So I think if Rob has the flapjack and Chrissy has the carrot cake, I think that's probably the best way to go about it.
And then try your own after, because they've got to see how good their own stuff is. Sure.
Well, I think they can mark each other's face, bro. I think that's the way to go. So, Rob, in terms of the flapjack, please feel free to describe the culinary experience.
I'm dreading this. Oh, can I just hold my breath on this one? I don't want to taste this.
Hold your nose, Rob. You'll be fine.
I smelt these earlier and I was nearly sick.
Well, a bucket or a bowl might be advisable at this stage.
Try the shower.
Or the shower.
I've tasted worse. I had frog's eggs in France.
Just go for it. One bite, in one go, get it in. Or you can hear the crunch of the pork scratchings, the softness of the bovril. So the cat wants some as well. So now, I know that you won't want to criticise the lovely Chrissy's flapjacks, Rob. This is better than I'm a Celebrity. How is the texture? Look at that. How is the texture, Rob? So from an eating experience, how did you find that?
Surprisingly, the golden syrup made it taste a little bit better than what I was thinking.
Yeah. And would you score that highly?
I'd give it a 7.
7 out of 10. I think that's very fair. Of course, it probably wouldn't be to your personal taste.
No.
If it was more to your personal taste, it would have been a 10, I'm sure.
Cooper, the rest of them are coming to you.
Chrissy, don't you worry. I'm going to eat the flapjack and I'm going to eat the carrot cakes. Not a problem. Well done, Chrissy. That gives you a total of 27 out of 30, which I think is a very, very reasonable score. I'd be very happy with that should my culinary expertise have achieved that score. What remains now, of course, is for Chrissy to sample the carrot cake and give us her take on Rob's wonderful baking.
Just have a little bit there.
You really want me to puke, don't you, Cube?
Yes. You only have to have a bite, that's all. You don't have to have a big chunk, just a little bite.
Have you seen how much I can puke?
Wait while I do it next Monday.
I'm going to make you something special and send it to you. I'm not going to tell you the bloody ingredients, you sod.
Thank you very much. So, just the one bite is all that's required.
Big bite.
Don't think of fish eyes.
What was that, Wilson?
Wilson
Big
wants
bite.
to see a big bite.
Nothing.
I don't mind. I think a mouthful's enough.
As small as I can possibly get.
How does the bovril work in that one? Don't let her spit it out, Rob. She's not allowed to spit it out.
Get back. Get back. Stop putting your finger.
So, in terms of texture, Chrissy, how do you feel about the texture?
Well, once I got past my gag reflex, the softness was normally there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Pork scratching, scraping the back of my throat, not so good. Couldn't taste the bloody nuts in it, and the peppercorns and bovril.
Did you get any hairs on the pork scratchings, by the way?
I don't know.
Don't look. So, what would you score Rob's carrot cake? Could be a tactical score coming up here, Rob. You've got to watch this one.
Softness, taste of the cream on top, normal.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 10. The added ingredients, a 0.
So you're going for a 10,
Oh,
which gives
come
the
out, my love.
hitman, it gives him an absolute across the board top score, 30 out of 27. I think that's fantastic, Rob. I think you've done a wonderful job. Now, obviously, there has to be some retribution, and that's going to land with me. I'll pay your postage, obviously, but I will require a slice of carrot cake and a slice of flapjack, and I will consume the entire amount of both on next week's Payback challenge
I'm sending you the rest of
and
it.
mark them accordingly.
I don't want to see those again.
Oh,
We've had the windows open all day with the extractor fan on and the fan on in the kitchen just to get rid of the smell of the bovril.
And now we've just put into them.
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. I absolutely hate bovril, but I do love pork scratchings, I do love soy sauce, and I do love peppercorns.
I love pork scratchings because I've been eating them all day.
Yeah, love them. Absolutely love them.
Oh.
No, we are making Wilson eat it if we don't want to do, because he's got dietary issues. But I'm doing them. Well done, Rob and Chrissy. I think that was absolutely fantastic. You are now free to go and puke and brush your teeth and do whatever it is you need to do. Don't give it to the cat. Send some to me, and you'll see me next Monday night consuming said.
Where do they land? Where do they land on the board?
Well, Rob has scored a perfect 30. Chrissy trailed a little bit behind at 27. So Rob wins tonight's challenge. The question is, does the fabulous 4 become the famous 5? Does Rob skip straight to the top and join Deke, Paul, Jamie, and Spooner as joint, current, undefeated, undeniably, undefended, underrated, under pressure, undervalued champion?
I would say that that's a definite yes. I think he needs another shot.
The fabulous four has become the famous five. Mr. Rob Hitman Coles, you have now joined the other four at the top of the leaderboard and will take place in a decider later on in the series. Well done, sir. I think a round of applause for Chrissy and for Rob is in order. Special mention to the cats, who have made a guest appearance tonight and have both been incredibly well behaved. Well, one of them was. Well done. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Congratulate Chrissy on our behalf.
Sorry, up already.
I know. I hope it doesn't wreak too much havoc with your innards, but you will get the opportunity to watch me consuming those items next Monday night.
Not a problem.
I don't mind a bit of payback either, pal.
Well done, Rob.
Jamie says it's turning into a 5-way. It could be an orgy. It could well be. Who knows? Congratulations, pal. We'll catch up with you later on. I'll see you in the comments.
Cheers, man.
Fabulous. Oh, turn us around. I can't stand it. That's better. That's better. Fabulous. So there we go. Rob's carrot cake stole the show. The added ingredients, I think, improved. Could only improve it. The bovril, the pork scratchings, the peppercorns, and the soy sauce could only improve it for me. I'm looking forward to dining out on that next Monday. And Chrissy, while she only scored 27, was only 3 points short of a perfect 30. And, well, I can't stick flapjack, but it's going down as well.
Mm-hmm. So, moving on. We have the Abbies auction of Abbies auction. This box right here is jam-packed full of merchandise. It's jam-packed with juice. There may be some other stuff in there as well. I thought. What they got to do, Cooper?
All they've got to do, boys and girls, is you've got to make a bid for it. This was the merchandise auction that Lisa won week before last. We know it's stacked with merch. We know there's plenty in there. Was it 400 ml of juice in there, bro?
No. There is at least 600 mils of juice in here.
600 mils of juice, plus all of that merch that Lisa won. This is an Abbies auction, so it's 3 minutes from the first bid. There's no lag, although I did time the lag tonight at just 14 seconds, which was nice. So when we get the first
3
bid,
minutes, no lag.
packed full of merch and 600 mils of juice. Now, for those of you that enjoy your merch and your juice, you know how much that lot's worth. It's a small fortune. But it could be yours tonight at bargain price because the proceeds go to Abbies. So where do we want to start, ladies and gentlemen? Where do we want to be?
A little spoiler for you. Most of the merch that's in here is Oxford.
Really?
Among other stuff. There's at least 3 or 4 items of Oxford merch in there as well.
3 or 4 items of Oxford, a lot of other stuff, a lot of other merch from different brands. Where do you want to be, boys and girls? Let's have a bid for Abbies. We start the timer at 3 minutes once we have the first bid. Bid us where you want to be. No bids? Not a single bid for Abbies Fund? Chris is cleaning up. This is a box full of Oxford merch, other brand merch, and 600 mils of juice. So we start at a £5. The £5 will do. 20 with Lisa. 20, well, she's already won this once, look, and she's bidding again. Thank you, Fluff. £20 with Lisa. The clock is ticking. At £20 with Lisa. This is for the box full of merch, 600 ml of juice. The proceeds go to Abby's fund. At 20 with Lisa. At 35 with Dan. Cheers, Dan. At 35 with Dan. At £35. Tom's a wee bit late there with Betsy, but appreciate that, Tom. At £35 pounds, 35 towns, at £35. This is for the box full of merch, a lot of which is Oxford merch. There are other branded merchandise in there as well. And the 600 ml of juice. We are at £35 with Daniel Olive. At £35. 36 with Tom. Thank you, Tom. At 36 with 5 Heat. At 40 with Dan. At £40 with Dan. If we get to £50, we'll include a naked photo of Jamie Vapes Wicks. At £40 with Dan. A box full of merch, a lot of it Oxford merch. There are other brands in there as well. And there is also 600 ml of juice in there, as well as the other bits and bobs that Wilson's chucked in. We are at £40 with Daniel Ian Lee. At £40. Dale's here for the invigorating banter, dudes. Oh, it's huge keeping the comments, Dale. The banter comes from you as well. At £40 with Daniel Ian Lee, and the clock is ticking at £40. I'll send it to you to print out. It's all right, Jamie. I've got some in Biggie's Nan's collection.
Okay. I'll do it, James.
£40. At £40.
Fucking
At £40 for all of that merch and the 600 ml of juice. And if we get to 50, there is a naked picture of Jamie Vapes Wicks in there as well. At £40.
And could Daniel Ian Lee be taking this one?
Has he won it?
I think he might be.
Oh, we're down to the. Oh, there we go. 40 quid. Well done, Dan. There it is. Thank you very much for that, Dan. That raises our total by an extra £40, which of course we're delighted with. Thank you for everyone who bidded. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Dale, too late for your second mortgage, pal. Unlucky. Save it for the vault. I'm nattering him.
So that Daniel, that will go tomorrow with the rest. I can find my pen. Done.
12,081.00. Don't say the number out in full. It's just superstition. Of course, in the near future, boys and girls, we will be announcing another 30-hour live. It was activated when we hit the 12K. And plans for that are underway as we speak. So look out for that one. 30 hours of me and Wilson. And guests, of course.
Hang on. My God, numbers.
Oh. And we know that is.
Well done, Rob Coles. Guys, spam
the king of carrot cake himself, the hitman, Mr. Rob Coles, who may be wearing something quite special in the very near future.
A little something on the way.
Thanks, Rob. You're a ledge, mate. You're absolute ledge. 12,090.00. Fantastic.
So there we go, guys. There we go. As always, if you watch later on tonight, I think it's about 9 o'clock. Is that right?
Yeah, there's is it 8:30 or 8:30 for the 8 o'clock in it?
Guys, just drop it in the comments, will you please, for tonight?
It's Unhinged, Stuart, and the other one.
Yeah. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Watch Stuart tonight, the unhinged.
Oh my God.
The unhinged vapor.
Dan's paid extra.
Huh?
Dan's paid extra. He's paid 55. So that takes us to 1-3. Daniel. Ledge. So that activates the naked picture of Jamie Vake's Wicks.
However, it takes us to 9-5.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I don't know. No, it's another 15. 13.05.
I've already put Rob's on.
No. Daniel won at 40, but he sent 55.
You're such a dick.
Daniel, you're a bell end, but fucking love it. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much.
What is it?
What an absolute star.
Over another spot, and there we go.
Should be 13.105. No, it shouldn't. It should be 12.105. What am I talking about? Mick, sort him out. Sort me out. Let me have a go on the vault.
Fuck you. Guys, the vault will be open.
12.105.
Yeah,
awesome.
Let's just confirm that.
8
p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
With the unhinged vapor and his psychic.
Hang on a minute. Just hang on a minute. Just check again.
I can all take the piss out of me.
Slight readjustment, ladies and gentlemen. Because the Carrot Cake King has struck again. There you go. Even numbers, doesn't like odd numbers. 12.110.00.
Cheers, Rob. Appreciate it. So, guys, 8 o'clock tonight. Unhinged Vapors doing their review. I know fucking sidekick. If anyone is Robin, it's Stu. That's definitely not right, James. Definitely not right.
Stu and the other one.
Don't ever call a ginger a sidekick or Robin. He's definitely wrong. And he says fuck you. So I knew it was coming. Anyway, watch them tonight. They're doing a review on the ciders. Tomorrow night will be JCVR doing the same thing on the ciders as well. Wednesday night, fuck all. Apart from Unhinged, if they're on, but we never know because they never tell us.
They're not doing Wednesdays, apparently.
They're not?
No.
Apart from bastards. Thursday is Small Time Vapes with Daniel fucking 53. I'm not going to call him any names tonight because he's won Abbies tonight.
Daniel and Lee, I mean, you can't call him any other names tonight.
No. So make sure you're watching him on Thursday. Friday, we're back with Fast Start Production Hour. On Saturday, we will be back with Wilson Cooper Saturday Night Takeout. The only place you want to be on a Saturday.
Yeah, of course.
There's 2 people on TV on a Saturday at the moment that are impersonating us.
Did you see it?
I've seen it.
I've written to the Director General of ITV, mate. I'm absolutely outraged by it. Outraged. I mean, they've just simply lifted our script and ripped us off.
Yep, completely.
And one of them's only about 3'7".
And the other one's got a heat like 5 feet.
A heat like 5 feet. Terrible. And Fleck or something or other.
Guys, that is it for tonight. Me and my migraine are going to go and chill out because it's been a week. Fucking language in here is fucking fucked as a fuck. That's very true, Dale. It's very true. It's fucked completely. If you watch on a Saturday, you know Wednesday why. Unfortunately, I have not been able to look at my screen apart from lives for the last week. But I will be back on them. Don't worry, you moaning bastards.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
You'll see, I think my face is getting with stress, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So that is it. Cheers to everyone for coming in. Cheers to Stuart for being awesome. Jamie, go fuck yourself. Daniel, well done on the Abbies auction. Have you read the script again? That's not. Yeah, it's true. And that leaves all there is to say is good night from him because he doesn't have a migraine.
And it's a good night from him while he goes away and reads the script again. I think Rob Coles might have been at it again, bro.
What am I? Yeah. 2 seconds.
Be a good night from him in 2 seconds. Well pointed out, Stu. Well pointed out. The other one didn't have a clue what was going on Saturday night. You did. The other one didn't.
Another tenner from the hitman.
Absolute legend, hitman. Thank you very much, pal.
Can't even. Just awesome. Just fucking awesome. So it's good night from me. It's good night from him.
It's good night from him.
And Jamie
Go
said
on
him a prick.
12.120.00 yourselves.
Yes, with a flapjack.